Brian back here with a Ethereum update. All right, you can see this is ETH on the daily. We had the daily RSI is reset on this thing. All right, if we take a trend-based fib extension off of this, first off, we had a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves up on this thing. All right, then up at this top, all right, you would expect an ABC to come in. All right, now let's see how close the trend-based fib was on nailing this thing. Whoops, let me get off that. Sorry about that. Bottom to the top to the retrace. All right, got pretty close to a full extension on here, right above the 3.618. Okay, but let's zoom into this top here. Okay, on the daily, on ETH. All right, let's put a fib on that. Okay, you would expect after 5 waves up an ABC to come in. All right, we got that retrace to that 702 right there. All right, that should be 1 for 1. Okay, I would expect this thing, not financial advice at all, but would expect a pullback down to the 1672 area, 1680 to, call it 1680 to 1660, somewhere around those lines. Okay, to fulfill that ABC, that would come down. Usually that A wave is a 1 for 1 with the C wave. Okay, so it'd be something like that as long as it plays out here. All right, usually they do. Okay, a lot of guys after the tops here, after that 5 waves up, they'll wait for this A leg to come down. They'll wait for the 618 retracement, and then they'll get in their long right there. Okay, they'll put the fib up here after the 5th wave. They'll wait for that retrace to the 618. They'll enter their short right there. This is what I do. Enter my short right there, stop loss right above this previous high. Then they'll ride that C wave down. Okay, so that C wave, is usually, like I said, a 1 for 1. So be looking for that thing to come down somewhere around there, right? As long as it fulfills that ABC, which it looks like it's gonna. All right, if we go to the 12-hour time frame, you can see the RSI is getting to the top here, so it's about due for a pullback. The 8-hour RSI is way at the top. Okay, it's actually turned bearish. It's at an 88 and a 91. I might have hit the 4-hour there, I'm sorry, but the 8-hour's at the top also. All right, so you can see all these time frames are at the top. It's due for a pullback, but overall the daily is reset. That's the big one. Okay, that's for the next week or week and a half, so price action. So that thing is down to bottom and reset, which is great. That's what we want. So hopefully after this ABC, we can be heading on our way back up. And you can see normally after a 5 wave up, Elliott wave, you have that ABC. All right, and then you continue on your way up. So as long as Bitcoin plays ball here, we all know Bitcoin has a way of running the show here. I wanted to show you, I did a Bitcoin video yesterday. I talked about rejection off of this wedge pattern that it was forming. That's exactly what's happened so far. Okay, the video I did yesterday, let me get that Fibonacci off there, guys. Was somewhere right around here in price action when I did the video. Kind of expected this to get rejected the first time. The daily RSI on Bitcoin is reset, which is looking fantastic. Okay, I'm hoping that it can hold ground up there and doesn't pull something like this, rejected, and then down to that $24,000 to $25,000 area. But then I would be expecting a pretty decent bounce out of this thing from there. Right, a lot of people calling for this, so usually the market does the opposite of what everybody's thinking. So hoping Bitcoin can break back up into this wedge for support and then possibly break out the top. That would be the best scenario right now. But like I said, that daily's reset. The higher time frames, the 8-hour is getting towards the top, and the 12-hour RSI is getting towards the top also. Okay, on the stochastic, on the regular RSI, it is hooking over for a correction. You can see it down there. It's wanting to go down and correct. All right, so we'll keep a close eye on Bitcoin, and hopefully it can hold these upper levels above you know, what came down to 25.7 right there was the low. Hopefully we can stay above that range, right? Hopefully we can hold the 26.850. You know, call it 26, we'll call it 26.7, somewhere up in that range. But we'll be keeping a close eye on that. But right now I'm kind of expecting ETH to finish out that ABC correction here. So be on the lookout for that. And like I said, it could come down to the 1660 to 1680 range, somewhere around there, and get a bounce out of here. So, all right, guys, please hit the like and subscribe, and I will talk to you later.